unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
Will take over. First and 10.
Looking to throw on first down. Looking deep. Complete in the middle. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to throw on first down. He's got the tight end. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
And you got to love the versatility of the big fella. You can put him in the box and let him block big defensive linemen, or you put him in the slot and you throw him the football and have success.
It's first and 10 from the 38-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the big fella. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Leaves it with the back. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. To the air on first down. It's in. Complete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. So now it's second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. They're working that left side. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
A manageable distance on third down as they try to convert from the 20. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his big tight end. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Trying to barge in. And he'll be stuck. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. How about this defense just wrecking the offense on the last 2 plays and forcing a third and goal? And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Trying to pound it in. Beck's going for the goal line. He bullies his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
I love the aggressiveness early by this offense. 4th and goal, no problem. Putting the drive together, staying aggressive, and they get rewarded.
I like just paying the drive off, too, because it's the opening drive of the game. You've marched it down the field. You want to come away with a touchdown, right? And maybe the decision-making there for the coaches, listen, even if we don't get it, our defense is out in good field position. There's a lot of football left to go. We can make up for it later. I love the aggressive play call.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And we've got a superb matchup to watch here, David. One of the best quarterbacks in the country. And how much will he be willing to challenge one of the best corners in the land?
Well, and it's going to be more interesting to me, Jesse, do they let him make a play? Like, does he choose to go after him and believe in his ability and believe in his matchups, or do they stay away from him? Because a lot of people stay away from him. He's that good out wide that you don't want that smoke. And I'm interested to see, Jesse, if he has the onions to go after the corner and try to make plays.
Well, one thing we know about him for sure is he's a believer in his own arm talent. He's the kind of guy that thinks he can fit the football into the smallest windows, but you're right. He's got to pick his battles and be careful when he decides to attack this guy, because he has picked off some really good quarterbacks in the past, and you know he's just licking his chops, hoping for a chance today.
Punt is in the air on 4th down. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Going right to work up top. Tight end finds a soft spot. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
Wrestled down at the 43 after getting 5. Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Makes the grab. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. A strike downfield. And he picks up enough for the 1st down. We'll see if they get another snap here in the 1st quarter. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the 2nd. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. He wants to throw it again. Quickly complete. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Into the end zone. It's caught. It's a touchdown.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone, because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Man, this defense is dominating all game long. They have been making this quarterback's life so difficult with their pass rush. They bring him down there for the sack. They're not giving anything up. They're leading this game by a lot. We're only in the 2nd quarter, and this ain't going to change unless this offense can find a rhythm.
If they have any intention of getting this drive going, they better come up with something on 2nd and long from the 10. Grabbed behind the line. It's James. And he's dragged down. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds the tight end. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Hunt is on its way. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Caught.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Back to pass. Complete to the left. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's got an open man. Turning it on. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside. Defense.
The officials throw the flag, but the offense won't need it. They'll decline that and keep the big play. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Back to pass on 2nd down. Fires to the end zone. He's in for the score. Touchdown.
Man, I've been really impressed with this offense this first half. Coming in a hostile environment, hostile crowd. Man, they haven't given them anything to cheer about. Offense, defense, now up 20-0, and these people are eerily quiet in here.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. The returner will field it and try to do some business. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
This is not going to get any easier. You're already down. You know it's passing situation, and you got to protect your quarterback, and they can't do it. This has not been a great day early for this offense.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Makes the grab. It's Morris. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
3rd down coming up.
On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They'll run the screen. Stop just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a 1st down.
Taking down at the 49.
To the air on 1st down. Get it out to the supersonic guy. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. Just keep swinging it. Here comes the heat. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They kick it away on 4th down. What a great job on that kick, bouncing it out of bounds inside the 10. This offense is so deep, it's teetering on the edge of a safety. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll leave it with him. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Motion from the back. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's got it. He's forced out of bounds at the 23-yard line. A good pickup to give this offense some operating room.
And first down for the offense.
Looking downfield on 1st down. The short hands, it's Moore. They'll immediately call timeout. Offense working from the pistol.
Timeout called by the offense.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Catch in the middle, it's Ross. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down.
2nd down.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half.
48-yard line. And that's a 1st down.
Looking to throw on 1st down. On the run, fires downfield. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the 1st down.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here's a hit. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. This time he's got it. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Running out of time here in the 1st half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wants to throw on 1st down. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. He splits the uprights. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. Perfect chance for us to put the first 2 quarters under the microscope. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the 2nd half.
He'll put toe to leather and get this 2nd half started. Returner's going to try to see what he can get. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. They'll open this 3rd quarter with a run. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6.
Brings up second down.
Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
He's marked down.
Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again.
First down.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Give to the running back. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44.
And I just love when guys know exactly where the sticks are. You could tell ran with purpose, finished through the sticks, and got just enough for the first down.
And a nice job up front, too, right? Good communication. Everybody knew where they had to go. Hat on a hat, work the double teams, and get some push.
Make the stop at the 40, but he's got 15 yards on that one and a first down.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Off the play fake. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Man, this defensive end is a monster. I mean, you've seen his athleticism and his speed and his bend and his flexibility. He now has 2 sacks, and there's still a lot of football to play.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Slings it downfield. On target over the middle. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23.
The offense really struggled in the first half of this game, so it was important coming out of halftime. They were able to generate some momentum and get some rhythm offensively, and right now they look like they have it.
Breaks into the open. Headed to the end zone. The grab and go as he takes it in for the touchdown.
It's so nice to have these big playmaking tight ends that are basically oversized receivers. To make a play down the field to him, huge catch radius, makes the play, and then I love the run after the catch. These guys can do this nowadays. He does the rest of the work and gets into the end zone.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they draw closer. It's 21-10. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Now this offense is back on the field. They'll try it over the left side. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. Zings it complete to the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Hunt is in the air. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Under fire. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. They're dealing with a second and long. The quick out. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. That incompletion is an engraved invitation to the punt team. Just needs a crack to get a return. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. First play of the drive, wants to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Gets the back moving. To the ground with the back. Creates a little room. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
To the air on first down. Snagged out of the air. At the 35, he's got room. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
That is a total bust by the defense. You can't go out there with 6 DBs and allow a wide receiver to be that wide open, make the catch, and then even make a nice run after it. Somebody made a big mistake in the back end.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They're testing the right side here. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the third quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. The give to the tailback. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Gonna run it. It's hooked. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. And he's got a touchdown.
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the fourth quarter.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the fourth. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Out of the end zone. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. He'll pull it on the read. Picks up the first down, still moving. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. The give to the back. He navigates some traffic, steps out of bounds at the 27 as this offense tries to get something going. Clock is under 4 minutes as they come to the line for second down. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Moore. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Ross. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
And this defense is perfectly fine with that. When you're up a couple possessions, you want everything in front of you. You want that clock to tick, make sound tackles, and don't give up big plays.
He's open on the right. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
And this defense has really done a good job containing this superstar quarterback. But now it's the big-time moment. In the fourth quarter, you know the ball's going to be in his hands. Got to get to him. Got to ruffle his feathers, hit him a few times, make him feel uncomfortable.
Going to look downfield again. Got the back over the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They want to get this defense on its heels.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead. It's late, and they're going to try to tackle.
There he goes. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep.
The offense with a big opportunity in the red zone.
He'll set up to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And it'll be a touchdown.
And Reese, this is the part of the field where the tight ends become such a big part, right? The big size. I'm going to isolate these guys, find a way to get good matchups. You could tell they did it there, and the result, 6 points.
Getting set for the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
And they make the extra point to draw closer. It's 28-17. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. The give and tick, 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 tick. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They feed him again. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The defense calls the timeout, their second of the day, as they try to get their act together. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Got a man in the middle. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air, chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. On 2nd down, let's see if they go right back to the run and put this game on ice. Might as well stick with him. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it go to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. And now the lead is even bigger.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative, use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Snagged in the middle, it's Ross. He's brought down quickly, minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Looking to fire. grabbed over the middle. It's more. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
When you play zone coverage and you got a wide receiver that's a beast, it becomes very, very difficult. Got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side of the wide receiver having a lot of success.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Looking downfield on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Ross. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Looking to throw on first down. Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little. He'll be pushed out of bounds at about the 33-yard line.
Brings up second down.
To the air on second down. Throws for the tight end. Beautifully thrown ball. Terrific catch, and they'll have the first down.
At the 4-yard line. Offense is now set up in the red zone.
This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. He wants to throw it. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. They'll give it another shot on second and goal from the 4. Back to pass. He wants it all. And he's got it. Late touchdown here, but it would take a miracle of Lazarus-like proportions to come back now.
And that sure feels like too little, too late. This offense, they needed to score and execute faster, but there's not enough time to me, man. This feels like this one's over.
Lining up for the PAT.
For the extra point.
And the extra point draws them closer. It's 31-24. Lining up for the onside kick. Just a few seconds to play, and they will need a miracle. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. And the quarterback takes a knee.